No, you got to go back now and say, why was the NFL continuing to support with all the confusion going on in the media? And maybe it's all of that found money right there.
As soon as he was naming the Epstein files, they gonna take all the posts down and everything. What did it say Jay-Z did? He was there.
After we found out why Beyonce made a lot of the songs that she did and for what reasons, I'm not shocked one bit to find out that Jay-Z is allegedly listed in the Epstein file.
50 Cent is once again causing shockwaves in the industry, and this time his focus is aimed right at the top. After Jay-Z's name appeared in connection with the newly released Epstein files, 50 wasted no time sharing his thoughts. He made it clear that some things should never be brushed aside, drawing a firm boundary and suggesting that certain actions can't be forgiven, no matter how famous the person involved may be. But Jay-Z wasn't the only name dragged into the discussion. 50 Cent went even further, alleging that Beyonce was also deeply connected to Epstein's inner circle. According to him, her involvement wasn't casual, claiming she helped link Epstein to powerful individuals and open doors within elite social spaces. He implied her role was calculated, intentional, and tied closely to how Epstein operated privately. And 50 isn't finished yet. He's now saying that his upcoming Epstein documentary will uncover every hidden link, every name, and every detail the public has never seen. History shows that when 50 Cent says he's about to expose something, the industry prepares itself because he doesn't soften his words and he doesn't retreat. By now, most people have noticed that 50C is stirring things up again, and this time he's going all in. This has turned into full-scale public attacks aimed directly at Jay-Z and Beyonce. And if you thought this was just another attention stunt like his usual antics, this situation feels different because 50 isn't just posting jokes online anymore. He's suggesting something much bigger, something that ties Beyonce directly to the Jeffrey Epstein situation. Yes, you heard that correctly. And once Jay-Z's name reportedly appeared in Epstein-related documents, the tension escalated quickly. Here's where the story gets complicated. A woman has stepped forward claiming she woke up inside one of Epstein's mansions. According to her story, Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein were both present in the room. These are heavy accusations, and they began circulating publicly not long ago. Whether they're true or not, the internet doesn't wait for proof. It reacts to chaos, and 50 Cent was ready. Almost as soon as the claims appeared, 50 rushed to social media like he had been expecting this moment. He didn't just respond casually, he began talking about creating a full documentary, one focused specifically on Jay-Z and Epstein. He even repeated that Jay-Z's name appears in the Epstein files and made it clear he wants to expose whatever he believes is hidden underneath. This isn't simple beef anymore. This is 50 Cent doing what he does best, turning controversy into content. And this is where things take another turn, because Beyonce allegedly refused to ignore it. According to several reports, she sent lawyers to warn 50 Cent. The message was straightforward: stop posting about Jay-Z and Epstein or face consequences. But anyone familiar with 50 Cent knows threats don't scare him. In fact, they usually push him further. The situation reportedly backfired, and instead of stopping, 50 intensified his actions. Now, let's talk about the silence, because that's the part raising the most questions. A source claims Beyonce was furious about 50's posts, and here's the twist: there are allegations that the Carters paid large media outlets to avoid covering the story. The Shade Room allegedly removed a post about Jay-Z, while TMZ, People, US Weekly, Complex, and Billboard stayed quiet. For a story this intense, that level of silence doesn't happen randomly. The Carters may have believed this would fade away, but they may have misjudged 50 Cent, because he doesn't just survive controversy, he feeds on it. He feeds on pressure, and when people try to silence him, he gets louder. He began posting cryptic messages hinting that Beyonce should back off. He even shared an AI-generated video of himself with the caption, "I smell beef and popcorn." In 50 Cent language, that means he's settled in for a long battle and plans to enjoy it. And remember, this is the same person who created an entire documentary exposing Diddy. He researched deeply, uncovered details, and shared everything he could. So when 50 says he has something on the Carters, people listen closely. This leads to the big question: can Beyonce legally stop him? Can she shut down a documentary before it even exists? Many online believe the answer is no. Some even suggested she should divorce Jay-Z to protect her image. But that idea has its own issues. A lot of people believe Beyonce may be just as involved in whatever Jay-Z is accused of. And if that's true, divorce wouldn't solve anything, because they both hold too much information on each other. That's how powerful couples operate. They don't just share success, they share secrets. And speaking of dark topics...
Now, I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of 06 or 07. And Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house.
Rumors about Beyonce have circulated for years. These include claims...
Now, I did a Rockaware photo shoot in Colorado, and I think it was during the winter time of 06 or 07. And Naomi Campbell was there, actress Jamie King was there, Jay was there, B was there, and he rented this house. And we were supposed to do this rap party for this photo shoot. We rented this house, and we were watching LeBron play. And after the game, it had to have been like 10 or 11 o'clock. So we getting ready to party. Mind you, it's all adults. There was a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old teenage Latin girl that was there, and I think she had to leave because she had school and she had to do homework, but she brought her mother with her. So it was no funny business going on, which I could respect that. So when 11 o'clock hit, we turned on the music, we started drinking, and then out of nowhere came these young children. I don't know where they came from. For a rap party at 11 o'clock at night, drinking, loud music, and us dancing wild, like, I don't know where these kids came from. And then I happened to sit down because I was dancing with one of the assistants. And I sat next to this child, and the child sat next to Beyonce. So I hear B say something about, doesn't this look sexy, or isn't this sexy? And in my mind, and mind you, I'm not awakened as I'm awakened now. So in my mind, I'm like, what did she just say? And then I didn't pay no attention to it. And then, you know, obviously the liquor took hold of me and I had to leave. So I said bye to everybody and left. But those kids remained. I don't know if those kids were from the photo shoot themselves, but the fact that these kids came around adults during drinking hours or partying hours was already alarming to me.
Is that she sabotaged other female artists and used manipulation to maintain her position. Then there are the darker whispers involving black magic, sacrifices, and rituals. It sounds extreme, but these stories aren't new. A former NFL player, Larry Johnson, has spoken about it. He claims he attended a party hosted by Jay-Z and Beyonce and witnessed something that disturbed him. According to Larry, some of the people present didn't appear to be adults.
This has been going on since 2006, and it's just been getting worse and worse and worse. And for a very long time, I put this person on a pedestal. I loved them. I'd send emails, you know, publicly, happy birthday and all this stuff. And the entire time, this person was casting spells and manipulating me and controlling my job situations, my relationships, just all kinds.
He also claims that Beyonce made a remark during that event that left him extremely uncomfortable. But he isn't the only person to speak up. Take Kimberly Thompson as another example. In 2018, Kimberly, who worked for years as Beyonce's drummer, filed for a restraining order against her. The reason she gave was severe witchcraft. She accused Beyonce of using dark spiritual practices against her.
Beyonce is being accused again of doing black magic. Now here's what I'm gonna say. Everybody ain't lying. I spent probably a week doing research on all the people that they were connected with, and all of them are connected to some sort of black magic, some sort of witchery. Okay? This is an ex-dancer of hers, and now we remember the ex-drummer that came out, and we call her crazy too. We got the interview of the drummer. Y'all remember her? And she was saying that Beyonce was using witchcraft and all that stuff, and it always comes out around the time when she getting ready to cipher for a new album. I know Beyonce's a witch. I saw the Lemonade visuals. I saw it. I said, this is dark.
The restraining order was later denied, and Kimberly never presented evidence strong enough to stand in court. Still, the fact that she made such claims publicly says a lot. Then there's Ashley Everett, Beyonce's former dance captain. She never directly spoke out, but people noticed something unusual. She liked posts online that raised suspicion. One of the posts suggested that Beyonce's music entertains demons. Then there's Katia Sheree, another former dancer. Katia went live on Instagram and didn't hold back at all. She directly called Beyonce a witch. She claimed Beyonce allegedly wished harm on her child and shared a highly emotional message threatening to expose everything. However, that post was deleted almost immediately. Tasha K managed to capture screenshots before it vanished and later shared them on X. She also explained the entire situation in detail on her YouTube channel.
And they can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Not you, man.
But they can't control me. Around in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize.
To be clear, none of these claims have been proven, not a single one. They remain allegations, rumors, and accusations without solid proof. But this is where things get complicated. One rumor can be ignored, but when multiple people who worked closely with the same person start making similar claims, it naturally raises questions. And the fact that these statements come from insiders, people who were personally involved, gives them more weight than random online gossip. Now, take a step back. Jay-Z and Beyonce are incredibly powerful, without question. But are they really the ones in control, or are there even more powerful